Welcome to this week's video. Going to go through various bits that we're going to do this weekend, but starting off with this garden. Front of the garden, you can see it's lots of weeds, it's looking a bit shabby, and we really want to make it look a bit smarter for the neighbours. And then secondly, this is the next piece of work that's going to be happening with the builders. We'll keep you updated, but we're going to be shifting that wall back a little bit, just to give us some more room on the driveway. But first up is this garden. Got some help from my brother, and we're just going to tidy it up a little bit. Hi guys, so a bit of a status update on the driveway. As we said previously, we're looking to extend the driveway a little bit. We've had some builders in for this because we really need to get on with it. The driveway is really tight at the moment. So they've been in, as you can see, they've dug out a little bit of a, probably in total it was about 700 centimetres. So probably all in, including the wall, it's about a metre. And all they've done is squared off the corner, put a retaining wall in, and then they've bricked it off the fascia, sorry for the shadow. As you can see, is stone fascia. They'll be coming in next week and concreting, and then we'll be able to get either of the cars on the driveway without too much problem. And Clara's, as you can see, on guard. So just a quick status update. Next week, when it's all completed, we'll show you how we've got on. As the development goes on, we're always going to come across these little things. This is a classic one, just taking apart some wardrobes. Well, in fact, part of the wardrobes are staying for the moment, but there was a desk attached. So I'm just removing it, and there was a socket attached to desk. I don't think really up to modern regs, but particularly, oh, sorry. So I think we're going to have to sort that one out and make sure that it's back to Safeway for the moment. It's going to get a full checkup from an electrician, hopefully fairly soon, but for the moment we'll make it safe. Welcome back, and it's demolishing the wardrobe day. We are fortunately going to have the plastering done on the ceiling in 2 of the bedrooms next week. So as a result, we need to get the wardrobes out. These ceilings do have asbestos in them, so they're just going to be skimmed over. The main thing was going to be just to make sure that no damage was done to the Artex, which it's come off really well. So there's just a bit of cork left, which will just peel off without damaging any of the Artex. So it's all safe. So the wardrobe's coming out, and then we'll be able to have this room cleared, ready for the plastering next week, and the front room as well is going to be the same. It's not the order of play we thought it was going to be in, but it is quite a quick moving target at the moment. As trades are able to come in, we're just trying to do our best to jump on them. It probably means that these 2 bedrooms are going to be in relatively quickly, which is going to be fantastic because it gives us just a nice stable area to be in when there's havoc all around us. I will show you some more details as well in the next couple of weeks. The overboarding in the dining room and the lounge is going to happen, so things are moving on pretty quickly. I'll take some other pictures, some other video as well at the front. The builders are making really good progress there. Pretty dusty at the moment, but once we've appeased the neighbours for the mess and the guys are finished, it will look a lot easier, look a lot smarter, and it'll be a lot easier to get stuff on the driveway. So I'll update that one shortly. So there we have it, all down. Took a bit to work out what was going on, but actually they were all glued and doweled in place, which is why I couldn't quite work it out. It's all done now. Do have a little bit of a mould spot in the corner there, so we just need to investigate that. Guessing it could well be the gutter, but we'll have to have a little look, see if we can work out what's going on. So as always, back onto a different project. This time Evie's room. I think I've said previously we were talking about being in different rooms, but we have swapped that one round. Excuse the slight sunburn. Went to the cricket with my brother, and it was very, very warm, but that's a different story. So we're in Evie's bedroom, and she's looking at getting rid of these pretty dated doors, and she's going to hopefully have an open space where we've got some options in here. So similar to the other room where you have a sloping roof. They've totally understand why they've done it, but they've done cupboard space in here, but it just doesn't really work. So next thing is just try and pull the edging off these doors and then remove the doors. I've just done a little bit of a test now. It does seem to be coming away okay, as you can see there. And then hopefully if we can pull all these off, pull the doors off, and then Evie will have something to work on. She's got all the vast majority of the wallpaper. She's got a pair of step ladders. She's got to go up on the top and finish up. Curtains are about to come down, and then she's going to start prepping the walls. So getting these two units, these two doors, these cupboards out, so that she can prep the wall on this side, because this wall here is solid. And so is this, and so is this one here. So they've got to stay, but it's still going to be, hopefully look quite smart once it's done. Well, I'm sure it will look very smart once it's done, but a bit of work to do in the meantime. Hello again, it's gardening day today. We're going to try and make the most of what we can in the garden. It's quite a lot to do. It's going to be a fairly big project, but for the moment we're just trying to make it a bit easier to see our way around. So you can see the banking is pretty steep. Evie did a good job initially clearing the path around, so now we're hoping to be able to get the path up the steps up a little bit easier. My brother's here and sister-in-law, and hopefully by the end of today we'll be able to use that at least for a couple of months until we get time to sort out properly. It's the end of the weekend. We've had a really good weekend again. Some help from friends, Gav and Paula. So the garden is looking drastically different now. Getting that wall at the top there exposed, which really looks lovely. Needs completely repointing, so that's going to be a bit of work further down the line. I know it looks very drastic, and to be honest, it really is. But these shrubs were beyond salvaging. They're a real mess. So we've done 5 bags of shredding already, and we've got a load more to do. So we will keep on chipping away this garden. It's really tricky. It gets very slippy with the stones, so we're going to have to do something about that sooner rather than later. We also have, as you can see, armoured cable all the way through. My guess is it's probably quite old, may need pulling out, so that'll be a bit of a job to do. The hedgehog house has made it back from the last house, so we're hoping to put that in a bit more useful spot and maybe have some action in the hedgehog community in the future. But other than that, yeah, really pleased with progress. The lounge has also been started, more paper stripping done there, and Evie's room at the front to the house had a load more work done. So old curtain rail's down, new curtain rail is up, and filler has started to be put in place and sanded down. So Evie's going to carry on working on that through the week, and we'll catch up again next weekend for more progress.